So leaks for the new chapter of Blue Lock just came out this morning, and if you're keeping up with Blue Lock, then you already know what's happening, and I am devastated. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. What I do want to talk about is something a little more happy, which is the 1976 anime Gandhi Gandhi. If you don't know what Gandhi Gandhi is, it's basically every Hispanic parent's most favorite childhood anime. I know it was my mom and my dad's favorite growing up. My mom loved it so much that she literally bought the whole DVD set in Spanish with all the episodes in it, and there are a lot of episodes. There are over 100 episodes, and she's brought them everywhere. Every house we've moved into, she has kept those with her no matter what. We don't even have a DVD player anymore, but she still has them. And it basically revolves around this orphan called Candy White, and her best friend Annie were found outside of an orphanage in the middle of winter, and because of the snow that was everywhere is how she got her last name, White. Candy and Annie grow up being best friends. Obviously, they even share a birthday because they were found on the same day, and it all starts off just focusing on them at the orphanage growing up until they're around 10 to 12 years old, I would say, when Annie gets adopted, which is a whole thing. I know that the way that she gets adopted kind of differs from the manga. I haven't read the manga yet, but hopefully I will soon. And then after that, Gandhi wishes to get adopted too, and she ends up getting adopted by this really rich family, but they mistreat her a lot. And then, all this other stuff happens, meets these group of guys. Obviously, she basically has an evil stepsister, if you can even call her that. And they go off to boarding school where she reunites with Annie years later because Annie was forbidden from talking to her. And then Candy leaves the school, and then she becomes a nurse. And then, okay, there's a lot of stuff that happens. I'm skipping over a lot, and I know that. I'm skipping over deaths as well. I'm skipping over everything. But the point is, this anime was such a big part of my childhood, and I absolutely love it. I'm definitely gonna read the manga because I know there's a lot of stuff that I obviously missed and stuff that differs from the anime. Not only that, but there's a lot of also legal stuff behind the scenes when the anime was airing, especially between the author and the studio, I believe. There was a whole thing, because then I know that the author wrote a separate book actually explaining kind of her perspective of how she wanted the story to end. I don't think it's translated into English. I think it might be translated into Spanish, so thankfully I know Spanish, so I might read it as well because I would love to do a deep dive on Gandhi Gandhi because I think it's just so interesting. I was rewatching it a couple months ago when I was on winter break with my mom, obviously, and we were eating that up. The drama, it's good.